Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Begley.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
It is quite a scene here, this being one of Asia's top footballing venues, the Saitama Stadium.
And this is now today's
Well, there are
lineup.
plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
So we're up and running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think you and I can be sure that neither of us are going to present a serious challenge in trying to outrun Mickey van der.
And it's been... tries a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Chouameni. It's Bellingham. Rodrigo. Now it's Mbappe. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. Alaba goes short. There's the shot! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Bissouma. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. There he goes, motoring forward. Van der Ven did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, nice touch. Sarr, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Tottenham upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
And that has been clubbed away, taken back almost at once. Gray. And here's Colomwani.
Colomwani really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Rodrigo.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Van der Ven makes the interception. Oh, that's fabulous. Opts to play it back. Real chance! He scored!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
And there they are. Please
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Madrid are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And the game has already resumed here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Bellingham! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
This is their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Oh, sweet feet. And it's Mendy. Oh, it's come loose. Has another go! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And he's there to belt it away.
The attendance for this match was 60,000.
It's run loose here. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. He's going for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Bellingham. Great chance! Off the post!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Now it's Kolo Muani. Rodrigo. And here's Mbappe. Chance for a shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Rodrigo. Has a shot!
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Van de Ven. Alaba does well to get it back. 1-0 as we head towards the end.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's having a go! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Very
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Rodrigo claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Begley.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy. In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
And we're underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Now it's Lewandowski. Yamal going full tilt down the right-hand side. Tries a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide.
And a chance! Goal! Barcelona! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Gabriel. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Lewandowski. He's having a go. That is terrific from Lewandowski. A finish right from the top draw. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Capier. Now it's Lewandowski, played out towards the right wing. Now this could be a chance. Good ball, good take. It's Lewandowski! Oh, a very decent attempt. Now it's Saka. Saka. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now it's Rafinha. And here's Lewandowski. Dani Olmo. And here's Yamal. A lot of space ahead of him. Real chance! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Opportunity for Arsenal to break. And he's lost his man here. Tries to pass it through. Lovely ball, takes a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Gavi. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Barcelona are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Now it's Lewandowski, out to the right. Good pressure, determined. He's gone for goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Lamine Yamal is offering a wry smile there.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. Has a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Araujo. And he's had a hit! Same again, same outcome.
Barcelona really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Rice. Now it's Trossard. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Timber. Now then, the ball's come loose. Chance for a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes.
Well, there was to be no other outcome.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now. Saka. Can he get on the end of this?
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Dani Olmo. Timber.
Half an hour gone in the second half.
Yamal.
Such good technique.
He's shifting through the gears here.
That is good strength.
Crunching tackle.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot.
Now it's Saka. Some good persistent defending here. That has found him in acres of space.
It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has.
Barcelona really could have done without this.
Look at bemusement and dismay from the culprit, but the referee clearly thinks there was enough there for a penalty.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Oh, that's a brilliant save!
They've got to be quick to recover this.
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
Pedri. Gavi.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
Barcelona looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Lewandowski taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
It is quite a scene here in this grand Colosseum, bearing the name of the former president of its illustrious occupants, Estadio Antonio Vespuccio Liberti. But of course we know it much better as the Mas Monumental. Well, this is the perfect game. Shot a goal! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
In with the challenge.
Decent chance!
And a terrific save from the keeper.
Artur actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Garcia
With the short one.
gets the shot away! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Sporting are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. So just a one early goal to report so far.
And the score is 1-0.
Takes a shot!
It's off target and by quite a way.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Gonzalo Inacio.
Closing it. Oh, shooting chance! Now, who's going to be first to this?
And there's the shot!
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Grimaldo probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Good running, strong and purposeful.
Great chance! And the ball's come loose here.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
And he shoots! Oh, how good is he? That is a gem! An absolute gem!
A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Bayer Leverkusen are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And he's had a hit!
And for a moment, time stood still. Some good work on the right flank here.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Guilherme. Andrich cuts out the pass.
And there's the end of the first half. We'll do it back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Bayer Leverkusen sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
We're already back up and running after half-time. He's got away. He's in a great position here. Andrich defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Grimaldo. Pinches it off him. Bayer Leverkusen are 2 up early in the second half. That's good running with the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He's gone for goal!
A real chance and a real let-off.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, there's going to be a significant change of approach, I think. They really are shaking up their attack now.
That looks a good ball through. Gets into some space. Played in deep. Keeper has taken decisive action. That is a superb rearguard action.
Well, they can break here.
Tapsoba cuts it out. Chance! Just cruising! They are cruising!
And they are cruising away. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Oh, that's ambitious.
A whisker away from making it 4.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Andrich gets good distance on it. Sporting have reclaimed it.
And he's on his way.
He's had a shot! It's a goal!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Gol del Sporting, número 97.
That's the end. Bayer Leverkusen can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results driven as they went about their business in Anfield.